Namaskar and welcome back to Linux Fundamentals. In this video, we will see what is a shell. Shell is the main component of the Linux operating system. It is very much like a command prompt. The users interact with the operating system with the help of shell. So shell is an interactive interface, or you can say it's an interactive utility like command prompt that the user uses for giving instructions to the computer. So it's an interactive utility where you can execute the commands, where you can run the processes, you can manage your file system. So everything that you need to do with the computer can be done with the help of a shell. So the default shell that you see in Linux is the bash shell. So the bash shell is the one that comes by default with the Linux operating system. So bash is also known as born again shell. So this is the shell default that you get with the Linux operating system. There are many different shells that are available in the market that you can use as per your choice. So it depends on the user what he is seeking and how he is going to use the shell. So the shell, the default prompt that you get on the shell is the $sign. So when you log in as a user, you get a $sign as a default shell for the user. But if you log in as an administrator, then you get a hash as a default prompt on your shell. So the dollar is the default prompt that you get for the bash shell, whereas hash is the default prompt that you get as an administrator when you log in as the administrator. So Linux can be accessed in two modes. One is the administrator mode and one is the user mode. So if you are installing a desktop on your computer, you can work in both the modes, the administrator mode as well as the user mode. So in user mode, you get a dollar symbol on your shell, that is what is called as the prompt, and in the admin mode, you get a hash as the prompt in the shell. So the prompt shows you the information about your system. So the prompt that you see on your system has three parts. It shows you the username through which you have logged in. So if you're logging in as a user, so you will see your username there, or if you log in as an administrator, then you will see root. So it shows you the prompt. It shows you the prompt with these as your prompt. So it shows you root or root as an admin. If you are logged in as a user, it shows you your username. Then it shows you the console number. So from which console you have logged in, that is which terminal you have logged in, and it shows you the tilde sign for the home directory. So if you are in the home directory, it shows you the tilde symbol, and then you see the dollar. So there are different representations for the shell. So whatever shells we are using, so shells are represented by various ways. So Bourne shell is represented as SH, C shell is represented as CSH, Corn shell is represented as KSH. So born again shell, that is what is the Bourne shell or the bash shell that you see is the default shell in the Linux operating system. So if you want to see which shell you are using, you can type the following commands: echo $capital shell in all capital letters. So it gives you the shell that you are using. So on the command prompt, when you type echo $shell in all capital letters, you will see the shell that you are using. So let's see how it appears.
To work with the shell, we need a terminal. So we will open the terminal. So in the last video, we saw how to open the terminal. So you can use the keys Ctrl Alt and T. That will open the terminal. So this is the terminal, and this is what you see, the prompt. The prompt appears with the username. So I have logged in as a user, and this is the system name. So student VirtualBox is the name of this virtual machine, this computer. So that is what it appears, and the dollar symbol is for the prompt that we usually see. So in Windows we usually see a C:/ and greater than sign, but here it is a dollar. So let's see how the shell appears. So echo $shell. So here it shows you it's a bin bash, so it is a bash shell. So by default, when you run the operating system, or when you install the operating system, the bash is the default shell that you get with your operating system. So this is how the shell appears. The echo $shell command will give you the shell that you're using. So if you are using any other shell, so it will display the shell name here. So this command helps you to find out which shell you are using.
So when you're working with shell, you can see there are two symbols that usually appears when we are working with the shell. One is what you get, the default shell, that is with your username and the system name that is shown on your prompt with the dollar symbol. That is what is the default one. So if you want to check what is your default shell, so you can use the command $echo $PS1 in capitals. So PS, you will type in the capital letter. So PS1 will shows you what is the format of your shell. Then secondly, when you encounter with some error, it shows you the another symbol, that is what is a tilde symbol, that comes when you face some error or your screen has stuck up with some command, incomplete command. So you see the tilde sign there. So that symbol can be viewed with the help of echo $PS2. So these are the two environment variables that store the information about your prompt that appears on your shell. So you can view the prompt on your shell with the help of these commands. So the shell, the prompt that you see on your shell has basically a username, it has a host name, and it shows you the current working directory. So the prompt that you see on your shell has these three characters. So it shows you the username, it shows you the host name, and it shows you the current working directory. So using this environment variables, you can change your prompt. So if you want your prompt on your name, you can set the environment variable PS1 with your name, and you can enable the prompt with your name. So we will see this, the demonstration of this.
So now we will see how to view the prompt and how to change the prompt. So we saw the command echo $PS1 that shows you the prompt. So this is the prompt that appears. So it shows you that there is a username, then the @ symbol. So the entire path, it shows the format of the entire path. Similarly, you can see echo PS2, and here you see there is a greater than sign. In some of the systems there is a tilde sign, but here it is a greater than sign. So if you want to change the prompt, we can straight away enter the value for the prompt. And you can see the prompt has changed. Now these remains temporary. So when you exit from the terminal and open the terminal back, you will see the prompt appears as it is. So this is a temporary change that happens when you modify the prompt. So again, when you see $PS1, and you will see the prompt, the format of the prompt it shows you. So this is the format of the prompt it shows you. So you have a user, the host name, and a dollar symbol at the end. So this is how the prompt can be changed on your system.
So this is how you can view the shell that we are using, and you can modify the prompt that you want to appear on your shell. So in the next video, we will see what are the various general purpose commands or general purpose utilities that we use in Linux.
Thanks for watching the video. If you have liked the video, please click on the like button and share your views and suggestions with us by writing in the comment section below. and encourage us by subscribing to our channel, and please do not forget to click on the alert bell so that you don't miss our upcoming videos on our channel. So see you in the next video. Till then, take care, stay safe. Thank you.